Hello YouTube, I'm Tallman Brad, and today I'm going to have a look at a very early access version of a game called Frigid. It's a crafting survival game set in the Arctic region, and we will see how the story unfolds in the opening credits. Now again, just to stress that the game is work in progress and the developers are looking for your feedback, so if you download the demo you can check this out for yourself, and there are several ways to get in touch with them if you'd like to give them some feedback, and I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Before we start, let's have a quick look at the options. You can see we have some control options for mouse sensitivity, which is always good. In the video options, we've got plenty of choices for resolution, full screen, windowed, etc. And you can see there are quite a few options for detail levels. Okay, let's go back and we'll start a new game and we'll see the opening credits.
This is Red Eagle inbound. Do you copy? Over.
Now the game is heavily inspired by the movie The Thing. And that sounds absolutely fine with me because I love that movie. Now incidentally, in the demo, the bad guys or the enemies or whatever it may be aren't implemented yet. Oh, and there's another little nod to The Thing with the writing style with the light moving behind. Alright, so we're in survivor mode. Frigid is meant to be a challenging survival exploration game. Waypoints can be turned on at the beginning of the level in the settings menu to help you out.
What just happened?
I've got a little bit of voice acting, and we're going to get prompts as to what to do as we play. Now, I have played this several times, so I have a rough idea of where things are, but I highly recommend you just have an explore and enjoy it. Tab for your inventory, O to see your objectives. In your inventory, you can see the items you're carrying, you can see what you're wearing. There's a crafting area also, and the quick slots or your hotbar are available. I think it's buttons 1 to 6, and they have survival meters as well. And the bottom left hand side is you'll see the temperature there dropping, and when that gets to 0 we start taking health hits and it will kill us, and you die pretty quick if you're not careful. You've got to keep an eye on that bar. Okay, so there's the crashed car that we just came out of, and we can see here we've got a jacket in the back. I think it's a good idea to put that on, so we will equip the jacket. So just long pressing E. If I go into the tab menu, you can see it's put the jacket on. I already have trousers and some boots on. Tab again to get out of there, and on the other side of the car I noticed there's a med kit which you're going to grab as well. We also have some matches on us. Alright, let's have a walk around and see what it's all about. I say a walk, I'm having a run. Got to try and keep warm. You can see my temperature gauge is down to halfway before I start taking a hit. And with any survival game, you got to start collecting the wood. Always good to have plenty of wood for the fires. And we've got some roadkill here. Examine the corpse. I'm going to long press E for that. And we can see in the corpse we've got 2 portions of meat, which isn't so bad. And over here we've got some cloth and some more sticks and a campfire. So the fire will burn with any of these items. So we have wood and we've got some cloth, so we can start a fire. And I think that's what we'll do because the temperature gauge is going right down. So I'll hold on E and I'm going to drop a little bit of wood that I've got into the fire. And because I have matches on my person, it could be in your pockets or in your hotbar, you can hit ignite. You can see there already the temperature gauge is starting to go back up. So I'm going to wait till that's up as high as it'll go, and then we'll move on. I'm not too hungry or thirsty yet, although I have got a little bit of meat that I can cook. I think I might do that now. just go back into the fire, and I'm going to drop the meat on there, and we can see that it's cooking. The temperature gauge looks like it's about maxed out. There we go. We've got one piece of cooked meat. I'm going to put that in there. So while that's cooking there, let's just have a quick look at the crafting menu on the right here. You can see that we have all of the things that we can craft, or we can go into the weapons or tools. And you can see there's a hatchet, and to make a hatchet we need a wood log, iron bar, utility pouch, and none, whatever that may be. Again, it is early access, so there are going to be some things that don't work properly. Now, unfortunately, in the demo, I haven't found a utility pouch, so I haven't been able to craft this sort of thing. But there is a hatchet you can find as you're exploring. You can also see we can craft some bandages with cloth, which we've got. And when it comes to the clothes, again, we need the utility pouch. We can also make a campfire. We can make sticks from logs, and we can also make a tent, but that also needs the utility pouch. Okay, let's grab that meat from the fire, and we'll just check. Our temperature's good, our health's reasonable, and food and water is pretty good as well. We'll have a look a little bit further along the road. And I'm just going to come off the road and have a wander down here. So I've entered another area, the Campers Valley. And we have another fire area. And we've got some bandages, which could be useful, and some logs this time. And some paper. That's great. I'm actually going to start that fire because the temperature does drop very quickly. You've really got to keep an eye on that. So we'll get a quick fire going, get the temperature back up, and then we'll move on a bit further. There's a little bit of voice acting there as well. It's quite quiet, but just adds a little something to it. So we've got another corpse. Let's grab the meat from that one. This stack to 5, which is quite good. We've got a little camp going here. Some canned food, that's good. Let's get that fire going. Let's put some more sticks on. And there's a hatchet. And we've got a note to read. My name is Robert Flask. I've been going up this trail for years now. I've settled in for the week, stocked up extra wood, set up camp, and caught some food. It was great. Today I woke up to freezing temperatures. I'm extremely ill and thirsty. I can't move much. My feet are aching. Not sure what I'll do. It's too cold to leave the tent shelter. I will try to wait it out and light a fire. It seems like a heavy storm is coming. Where's all the strange weather coming from? It's never been like this. I'm worried. If I don't make it, I just want to say to my family that I love them so much. Poor guy. Yeah, he didn't make it. Alright, we've put a toque on, or bandana, or a snood, whatever you want to call it. And we've got a bottle of water here as well, but it says it's frozen water. So if we want to drink the water, we need to go into the fire and... Yeah, is that the frozen one? Yeah, and drop that in the cooking slot, and that'll just defrost the water for us. There's some cloth there. I'll grab that cloth. Let's get out of here before it gets any worse. Okay, we're back to the car. Let's head down the road in the other direction. See, the temperature's getting right down, and I'm starting to get hungry as well, so could do with finding some shelter pretty quick. Let's get inside. So when you're out of the wind, close the door there. You can see the temperature gauge is going back up as your body is warming through a bit. It's telling us we found a bandage. We did find one earlier, but I can't carry any more. Well, we need to eat, so let's use that. And we'll have a drink as well. Right, I'm a little bit concerned about my health there, so I'm going to try out the medicine. Yeah, I've just consumed, so I've got 2 of those left. That's got me up past halfway. And now have I got room for the bandages? Yeah. Put a little storage area here, which is boarded up, but if I get the axe out, hopefully I can break through that. There we go. And we've got some canned food and scrap cardboard. Yeah, I can't carry any more. This looks more like it.
Hello? Anybody home?
So E to open doors, which we discovered just before there, but that's okay. And I think we'll close that door. And here we are inside quite a nice little hut. And there's a backpack. A backpack will give you the ability to carry more items and press tab to access your inventory and drag your backpack over. Now, I think it actually automatically goes onto your back. Yeah, it does. And you can see I've got a few more inventory spaces now, which is great. So let's move some of this stuff into there. And what else have we got? So we've got a cloth blanket. Let's grab that. Some books. I'm sure we could use the paper at some point from those. And we have a message. The snowstorm won't let down. The snow is getting deeper and it's getting colder. The power will probably go out any minute now. It's better to leave now. I don't have the strength to take care of the both of us. We have decided to take the evacuation. I've managed to close up and secure a place by storing gas and wood in the shed. And yeah, the evacuation. So there's the notice for everybody to evacuate. Alright, let's grab these books. And I think we've got everything from here. We can't... Oh no, some water. Great. Oh, it's frozen, but we can defrost that when we get a fire going. Try and get warmed up while we're in here. There's some more logs. It's great. There's plenty of wood and some gas.
I gotta get out of here.
And a backpack. Nothing in there. Alright, let's get this roadblock out the way. There we go. Hasn't exactly cleared the road, but we can get through now. We can't interact with that. And that's closed up as well. And if we can get past here.
This isn't the way.
This isn't the way. Yeah. So that looks like the next boundary for the demo. But we've got a house to have a look at here, so let's do that. Nothing in there. Some more sticks. Ooh, that doesn't look good. So we have a new objective, shelter.
Hello? Anybody home?
Maximum weight. Oh dear. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go inside because I'm going to light a fire. I'll show you just in here. It's a really nice place.
Warm up the cabin.
And there was a sleeping bag just on the floor there. But let's get some of this wood into the fire so we can pick up the flashlight. Drop that in there. Let's get it lit as well. And hopefully our temperature. Yep, there it goes. Right, let's get that flashlight.
That should warm it up in here.
You have successfully escaped freezing to death. Get some sleep and recover. You will need energy for tomorrow. Situation here is isolated and desperate. You'll have to focus on developing survival skills to help you survive this ordeal. Pristine Resort update is coming. Don't forget to come back and play again. Thanks for playing. What will actually happen is if I pick up and place the sleeping bag, it'll end the demo. But I will have a quick look around the house before we do that. But just going to grab that flashlight first. So let's have a look in the house. We've got a kitchen. And we've got some spare matches, which is always good. Some more water. And we can have a look in the fridge. And we can see we've got some more food. And water. And we've got some more paper that we could use to make a fire as well if we wanted to. And there's nothing in these units. Don't think you can select any of those. No. And there's nothing in here. I've got some more cloth. Now, my inventory's full. And then we've got more gas and so on. Crafting recipes can be accessed in the crafting area with the inventory. Recipes can be crafted by acquiring specific items in the environment. Some items created are vital to your progress or survival. So we've got some more sticks and the gas can and the door locked. Okay, let's have a look upstairs. There's the evacuation notice and some more paper. And yeah.
God. What the hell is happening?
Last letter, we love this place, so we moved out here to retire, but recently this place has been the source of many disturbing events. The wildlife has invaded the resort and the people are getting sick. Hunters are having trouble disposing of the animals. The evacuations are underway. We stubbornly decided to stay. I was wrong. The other day, a squirrel bit my finger while I was out cutting some firewood. Now I feel sick. I fear this has something to do with what's going on around here. I probably caught a cold. I need to rest. P.S. We should have taken the evacuation. So the next objective is to sleep to rest, but I'm out of inventory space, so I'm just going to lose a bit of that wood. So I can pick up the sleeping bag, and then I'll place it down. Number 2, next to the fire, so I'm nice and toasty. There we go. And you can set a spawn point here as well, which would be useful. So we wouldn't have to go back to the start where the car was. But if I click on go to sleep now, it's going to end the game. And that's the end of the demo. Well, again, it's early stages for this game. I think it's looking quite good so far. I think it's got a lot of potential. I'd like to see a bit more of what you can do crafting-wise, and maybe give us a bit of a clue as to if there's any building. If there were some other items in the crafting menu that said that you can build walls or floors or ceilings, then we know that we could work towards building a base somewhere at some point. But maybe it's going to be more about the exploring. We really don't know. Just have to keep an eye on the page. So you can download this demo from Steam and try it out for yourself in your own time. I didn't show you everything in this demo. There are some other areas that you can explore, and if you have feedback to help the developers out, then there's plenty of options of ways to do that. I hope you've enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you soon for more of this sort of thing. See you later. Bye bye.